Hi friends, good evening. I'm very happy to see all of you, very energetic, still encouraging all of us, and of course, a lot of sessions to go on further. And this is going to be on business ethics, and it is going to be only for 15 minutes, very, very brief. And I want to start this session with a small demo. Excuse me. I want you on the stage. Yes. I'm going to present a very handsome guy here on the stage. Please give him a very big hand. I am presenting him an envelope now, which he is not going to open right now. There are 4 products kept here, okay? There is a mobile here, there is a wallet of mine, and a wonderful imported pen, and a golden ring, okay? What is your good name? I am asking Santosh to choose 2 products out of this. Can you just do it? Just touch it. Mobile, okay. So he has touched pen and mobile, so I am just keeping it aside. Now, what is left is the wallet and the ring. There is one for you, one for me. Which one you will give me? Yeah. Wallet. Very good. I want him to open this and then show also, let the camera catch. I have already written what he is going to choose. Do you believe this? Just open. You can't clap? Thank you. Thank you, Santosh. And for giving my ring back, I want to give you a small compliment, okay? All the very best to you. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. Pardon? Should I take this? Yeah, please, go ahead. What we did is, this is what is happening in most of the sales showrooms. That is why I did this demo, okay? There are some products which are slow moving or non-moving, and the shop owner or the general manager decides to sell something to a particular customer by hook or crook. He decides what he has to sell. And what I have done now is not a magic. It is only the kind of dialects that I use. I asked him, which are the ones you choose? So he chose some 2 items in which I know ring was not there. So I kept it aside. Then I took the other 2. Then I asked him, if you have to take one, which one you will take, which one you will give me. So he said, the wallet is for you, ring is for me. Then ring is already written, which is pre-written. Okay. So same way, the guy decides to put it on your head. Literally push that particular product on your head. Do you call it as business ethics? Can you respond? Okay. We are now going for a very, very brief presentation on this. There is something called ethics, which is supposed to be, can I have the monitor? The moral guidelines which govern good behavior. When we talk about behavior, we always say good behavior and bad behavior. So behaving ethically is doing what is morally right, which has been said by Arthashastra some several thousand years back. We talk about win-win situation. And if I am a seller, I must be benefited, and whoever buys from me, he also must be benefited. And there are two things. One is ethics, the other one is law. When you talk about ethics, it is what is right and what is wrong. When you talk about the law, what is lawful and what is not lawful. If you are not following some ethics, you are not going to be punished. But people will understand. Let me tell you, in this particular program also, there are nearly 18 to 20 speakers involved. Each of them having their own company, okay. They run their own consultancy or training company. None of them have revealed their company's name. All of them have represented MMA and Sea Change Consulting. This is one of the business ethics. We are not projecting ourselves, we are projecting the event. You must have seen the ad, Cricket First. Have you seen that, Cricket First? So it is not very important whether Dhoni is great or Sachin is great. Cricket is great. So this program, mega event, as an event is more important than individuals. So ethics plays a very, very major role. And when we do business, it is being conducted dealing with stakeholders in an ethical manner. Generally, who are the stakeholders? The customer, the vendor, the promoter, the investor, the bankers, all are called the stakeholders. So we are all dealing with them in an ethical manner. So that's very important. And the need for a company to behave ethically is described in terms of a company's need to interact productively with its stakeholders. So with all those stakeholders, we are expected to behave in a very, very ethical way. Being good is good business. And moreover, whoever thinks of only money, when we do business, we want to make profit. Do we want to make any philanthropic service here? No one starts a business just to serve community and society. Let it be a medical field, education field, any kind of field. Everyone wants to make big money. But if only money is projected as the core, area, it is not called a good business. It's not a good business at all. That is why many people talk about CSR initiative. In fact, Sea Change Consulting's CSR initiative is this mega event, which is very greatly supported by MMA. They are not going to be financially benefited. It is a brand building exercise. They are providing this service to the global audience who are going to watch it. And when it is recorded in YouTube, they can watch it anytime, any number of times. So this is something very important. It goes beyond money. And then it involves building of relationship with companies, stakeholders based on integrity, and it maintains such relationship. You are supposed to do the business with integrity. There are a lot of companies in India, even in South India, they value that. Every company has got a value statement. They believe in that. And then it is increasingly important for companies to deal with ethics as a corporate strategy, and it is being practiced very uniquely for the advantage of the company. And then the purpose of ethics is to enhance, the relationship inside and outside the organization. When I say inside and outside, inside there are employees, also vendors, and outside the external customer. So it is the purpose basically. And then what is the ethical principle and standard business is, it is to define acceptable conduct in business. It should underpin how management make decisions. So there are various decisions that are taken. So basically ethics is about morally correct behavior. We are all, given moral instructions class in the school days. What is the moral that M.K. Gandhi followed in his life? truth. He will never tell a lie. Okay. Same way, we all believe in some kind of morally correct behavior. One is trusting and trustworthy, cooperative, and we should not be opportunistic, and then we have to still be in the business with a competitive advantage. And then creating opportunities for economically disadvantaged producers. There are some 10 principles. With that I am going to conclude because the time is very short. For a fair business, when we talk about fair business, we say fair shop, Nyaya Vilai Kadai. We talk about ration shop, okay. When everybody is selling rice at 36 rupees, the previous government was selling it at 1 rupee. Now the poor people get rice even free of cost. The cost is borne by the government. And then, so the disadvantaged producers, they are not there. And then transparency and accountability. That is one of the basic principles. And then fair trading practices. I cannot charge exorbitant price. What is worth? See, I can make a very big profit in one full day. Look at the auto drivers, for example. They want to make very big money with one customer, with just one ride, which they can earn throughout the day by taking a lot of customers. So we are not trying to take huge profit or exorbitant profit, but a fair profit, because we are required to survive in the business. And then payment of a fair price, and then ensuring no child labor is involved, and then commitment to non-discrimination, gender equity, and freedom of association. When it comes to gender equity, I am supposed to provide employment to both men and women, and then ensuring good working conditions. When I employ people, look at this campus. It has got all facilities, wonderful library, excellent ambience, great infrastructure, lot of canteen facilities, greeneries. I found there is an open theater. Some of the hostel students are watching movies there. So we need to provide certain working conditions. You must have seen, Google Office. In the website, they have a different kind of an office. And then providing capacity building, we need to train people, enhance them to the next level, and then promoting fair trade and respect for the environment. That is why everybody talk about environmental protection. If you abuse nature, what happens? We get something like tsunami. It can really ruin the entire world. So we need to protect the environment. There are a lot of companies like chemical and various other businesses. It is having a lot of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, various things. So we are supposed to respect the environment. Any questions with regard to business ethics? There are also certain do's and don'ts with regard to individual employees, how they are supposed to behave and how they are not supposed to behave. All those things are also there in the presentation. Owing to time, I am concluding my final presentation for the day today. I thank the organizers for giving me a great opportunity to address the global audience. It is being recorded, it is being webcast, and it has been also watched by the most inspiring students of Tamil Nadu SRM University. And here is a guy, group captain, and the captain of Sea Change. They are still energetic, as if it is just 10 o'clock in the morning, as if they have come very fresh. Andru malanda en roja, kanvalera en raja. So it is a time for people to go into sleep, but still everyone is awake. They are all energetic. They are still waiting for more people to come and address you. I wish you all the very best. I wish you success in life, and this has to be repeated in every university, and that will definitely, surely, very, very soon it is going to happen. All the very best. Thank you.